Okay, just gotta be calm, cool, and rational. I can do that. I've been practicing and... Okay, no. I'm getting the nervous feeling. It feels like there's lava in my stomach. But I'm not a quitter. I put my mind to this and... I could go home, I could... No, I'm gonna stand here and look like a crazy person talking to myself. That's cool. Hi. Hey. And you startled me. I kinda choked on my own spit there for a second. I mean, hi. What are you doing here? Outside of your home. I mean, what am I doing here? Hey, I bet you're wondering what I'm doing here. Oh. Yes, please, I'd love to come inside. Thank you. I'm guessing you just got back from work. You know, business stuff. Probably, flying around and all that other stuff. I don't need to go into details. Oh, I was just in the neighborhood. Do I seem nervous? Yeah. Yeah. Listen, can we talk? And I don't mean like catching up. I mean like stuff, like serious. Okay, yeah, I could take a seat. Nice, comfy furniture. Remember, of course you remember, but hey, remember when I broke your heart? Yeah. This, may seem unbelievable, but I broke my heart that day too. Well, you see, before breaking up with you, the following weeks, you were stressed and worried and becoming really overprotective. And that's fine, you're a hero. And then I found out a villain was trying to learn more about you, about your personal life. And I understood. You knew they were getting closer to finding out your identity. And then finding out about me. You don't have to believe me, but I broke up with you for your own good. For your own mental health. I have been keeping that in for so long. Well, if we were together, you were gonna keep worrying and stressing, and it got to a point where I was blaming myself. I was the cause of your stress. I know it doesn't make sense, but if you look at it from my perspective, you can hopefully at least understand. I know it was all the villain's fault. They are to blame. But in that moment, the way you would look at me with stress and tears in your eyes, I could see how afraid you were. And it didn't even matter how powerful you are. Actually, I've been watching you on the news, and you seem to be getting even more powerful, so cool. But yeah, it didn't matter how strong you were, how powerful or anything, you would have always worried about me. I was the love of your life. Yeah, I was the love of your life, so of course you would be afraid if anything were to happen to me. I couldn't allow that. if I could bring some ease, some comfort to your mind, I wanted to. So that's, what led me to breaking up with you. I didn't want to, but I convinced myself that it was for the greater good. You could focus on the civilians and your own mental health, and you wouldn't have to worry about me. As soon as I left that day, packed my things and just went away, I cried for hours and hours, and I know it doesn't make up for breaking up with you. I'm just trying to explain that I didn't do it just to break up with you. It hurt. And I wanted to tell you that I still love you. And I regret breaking up with you, but I think I'd choose the same decision every time. But, I saw the other day was like a couple weeks ago. The villain you're worried about is captured. And they're gone away for good. And I started thinking, they're the whole reason I broke up with you. And now, I'm not with you. I try to ignore it. I didn't want to show up in your life and bring back memories of pain. But then I became selfish. I realized that I am still so in love with you. And I convinced myself everything's fine now. I can just waltz back into your life and we could pick up the pieces. But that's not fair. Looking back on my words, well, if another villain were to arrive, it seems like I just made the same decision and break up with you again. You know, if a villain were to try to dig into your personal life. What? No, I wouldn't want to, but I wouldn't want you to stress over me. What do you mean? So if that were to ever happen again, we would think of a plan. That way I wouldn't have to break up with you and you wouldn't be so worried. Or at least worried to a point that you go a little crazy and not be able to focus right. What am I saying? That's if we were to get back together, and although I love you, I know that I hurt you. It's not just gonna be easy, Yeah, you agree, it won't be easy. Yeah, so I just wanted to come over and... come over and tell you that I love you and just leave. Wow. I really was being selfish. I'm so sorry. Oh. I didn't realize you still loved me. I mean, why would you? And now I feel even worse. No, I don't want to leave. I miss being in your arms. I miss patching you up after a long day of fighting crime and stuff. I miss laying next to you, looking into your eyes and just being so in love. But, we can't just get back together. It wouldn't be the same. I broke your heart. Yeah, I was thinking about you. But if I thought about it, more thoroughly, I could have realized we could have talked this out. I made a decision that was just... could have been avoided. Yeah. I guess we need to work on our communication skills. am hungry. I'm assuming you can hear my stomach. I was hoping you couldn't. Yeah, I would love to have a meal with you. What would this meal be about? I mean, just eating, or talking about us? Yes, I would really love to sit down and have food with you and a discussion about us. Oh, sorry, I guess I wasn't expecting you to be so willing to talk to me. That this is going a lot better than expected. Okay, before I screw things up and say something cringe or awkward, why don't we go ahead and get that food and talk about us?